firmly believe that India will grow above 7% in this fiscal year. We do acknowledge that there are drags on growth, whether it is about issues in the financial sector or, for that matter, uncertainty just ahead of the national elections and a much slower growth expected in the global economy. Recently, the government announced a fiscal stimulus of close to 0.5% of GDP, and that should also partially boost growth. Global growth, we are forecasting a moderation from 3.8 to 3.6%, and that should ideally shave off a few bips from India's headline GDP growth. Having said that, India during 2016 and 2018 never participated in the growth improvement because it was busy implementing GST, monetization, and of course the big insolvency and bankruptcy code for the banking sector. Now there is an increased alignment with these policy changes. And as we progress further into 2019, our sense is that economic activity will start improving. Our view is that there is a lot of pessimism about India's growth at this particular juncture, but come second half of 2019, we should see a remarkable improvement.
Asia has increased its share of global GDP quite substantially over the last decade. It now accounts for about 28% of global GDP, and we expect that to rise further to about 35% of global GDP. So over the next decade, Asia's importance will continue to rise. At present, Asia accounts for only 46% of the middle class globally. It's supposed to rise to something like 65% by 2030. So this rise of the middle class will lead to increasing urbanization across these Asian economies. And these two factors together, the rise of the middle class and increasing urbanization, will mean more demand for products, more demand for services, more investments, more infrastructure demand, and that really should drive global growth.